What if I told you that 80% of your life's outcomes, wealth, happiness, and even success come from just 20% of your actions? Imagine simplifying everything you do yet achieving more than ever before. Yes, that's the power of the 80/20th rule, also known as the Pareto Principle. The 80/20th rule originated with Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto in the late 19th century. He noticed something curious. About 80% of the wealth in Italy was held by just 20% of the population later. Others found similar patterns in nature and business. 80% of a company's profits often come from 20% of its customers. 80% of your time is spent with 20% of your friends, and so on. This rule highlights that a small percentage of your efforts, time, or resources leads to most of your results. Now we'll dive deep into how you can apply this principle to simplify your life. Number 1. Focus on high-impact tasks. The average person spends hours a day on tasks that don't contribute meaningfully to their goals. According to studies, 80% of your day's output is driven by 20% of your activities. Take a to-do list with 10 items. Realistically, 2 of those items will drive the majority of your progress. For instance, if you're a writer, creating high-quality content and networking with publishers might be the top 20%. Sorting your desk or checking emails can wait. The key? Identifying the critical few tasks that will drive the most significant impact. Did you know that 80% of your wealth may come from 20% of your investments or income sources? Imagine you have a diversified investment portfolio. Analyzing past returns, you find that a handful of your investments, say high-quality stocks or a well-placed rental property, contribute most of the gains instead of spreading thin. Doubling down on those high performers could maximize returns, focus on fewer, higher-impact financial decisions. Quality often beats quantity in the financial world. Suppose you're starting a small online store. Rather than perfecting every design detail, focus on the main drivers: product quality and customer service. If you look at your customer base, you might find that 20% of your customers generate 80% of your revenue. Offering them exclusive deals or better service can increase profits without extra costs. Many business owners spend endless hours on tasks that have minimal impact. Successful entrepreneurs, however, focus on the few things that drive revenue and growth. This focus leads to growth with less effort, giving you time to innovate and improve your offerings. Studies have shown that 20% of the people you know offer 80% of your support, inspiration, and joy. Think of the handful of friends who lift you up, motivate you, or offer valuable advice instead of spreading yourself thin among many acquaintances. Invest time and energy into nurturing those core relationships. Choose to spend your social time with those who add meaning and positivity to your life. Applying the 80/20th rule to health isn't about following every health trend. It's about making the right few changes that yield the biggest benefits. You don't need a complex routine. Instead, focus on a few powerful actions, like cutting out processed sugar and incorporating regular exercise. These changes can lead to the majority of health improvements. Identify the small, effective actions that will have the most impact on your wellness. When learning something new, most people try to tackle everything at once. But with the 80/20th rule, you can focus on mastering just the essential 20% of skills, which will likely give you 80% of the results. If you are learning to play the guitar, instead of memorizing every chord, focus on a few that let you play most songs. This approach not only speeds up your progress, but keeps you motivated to continue. Identify the core skills in any field that give you the most competence and focus on those. Many people set numerous goals, but the real progress happens with a focused approach. The 80/20th rule helps you prioritize the goals that will impact your life most positively. Imagine setting 10 goals for the year. Realistically, only 2. 3 of those goals will drive the majority of your personal growth or career advancement. Focus on them and let go of the ones with minimal impact. Limit your focus to a few high-impact goals that truly matter. The 80-20th rule isn't about doing less. It's about doing what matters. By focusing on the critical 20%, you're giving yourself permission to prioritize what will truly drive you forward. Imagine applying this principle every day. Your time, energy, and resources all aligned toward your biggest goals. So, let today be the day you start thinking smarter, working smarter, and ultimately living smarter. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more insights like these. Share this with someone who's ready to make their life simpler yet more powerful. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for joining us today. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.